Rescued from a dangerous area, this croc was released in a safer habitat by animal control. It lunged out like it had zero interest in staying, thanks. A peregrine falcon is back in the wild skies it owns. The cliff didn't need a send-off speech. That drop did the talking. "285 snakes unleashed at the same time." These guys are clearly so happy. This Janet's walking like he... Time to release the platypus. Unleash the Quacken!
Yay!
This osprey wastes no time heading home. Rescued from a pond, this croc is back to reclaim his swampy throne. Two white rhinos, a male and a female, joined the Bamban Ango Valley Lodge family. As they waited in their containers, they seemed almost hesitant, unsure of what awaited them, but also knowing they were about to begin a new chapter. The male stood back, waiting for the female before they both stepped out together. And then, realizing they were finally free, they bolted into their new home.
Oh, dude, he is. Get out! Yeah! Get out of there! Just take it out! Whoa! Yeah, here, hold me, let me, wow.
After weeks in rehab, these hedgehogs have returned and are aggressively minding their own business.
Coming Vermilion Cliffs in Arizona. Watch as this majestic bird spreads its powerful wings, getting ready to take flight.
Rescued from fishing nets and very happy to be set free. After rescue and recovery, these pelicans hit the air fast. No warm-up needed. This rehabilitated frigate bird, eager for freedom, was released from the SS Jolly Bridge in Florida. As soon as it was airborne, it soared into the wind, finally free to spread its wings. After 4 months of rehab, this orphan cub was released back into the wild near Orange County. She and her sister were rescued after their mother was tragically hit by a car. But now, they have a second chance at a wild and healthy life. 3 shy river otters hesitated at first, unsure about leaving the safety of their crate. After a few curious sniffs, they took the plunge, waddling and splashing with joy as they swam away into their new home. A group of parrots, once huddled together in a cramped bird shop, finally got the freedom they deserved. After being rescued, they were released from their cages, chirping and flying into their new open world. After being safely removed from Boston's Logan Airport, a snowy owl couldn't wait to be free. Norman Smith, director of the Blue Hills Trail Slide Museum, released the owl on Duxbury Beach. Eager to escape, the owl was ready to go even before he let him go, soaring gracefully into the sky. Bert just hit cruise control. The best part of this release is that the family was kept together. This is certified apex predator energy. The Kologrivsky Forest gets its newest residents. These young foxes were nursed back to health after being sick for weeks. The first one couldn't wait to go home, but the second one did the sniff and pause test before going full speed ahead.
These parrots were sadly captured by poachers, but thankfully they were rescued.
She gets the whole field. This rare Amur tiger was relocated after preying on village dogs. Now he's free in protected wilderness.
Dolly the seal couldn't believe it at first when she pushed the cage door open and found it unlocked. Without a second thought, she hurried back to her natural habitat.
This roan antelope is rare and completely done with humans for the foreseeable future. After a long journey of translocation, these giraffes are always excited to be back in Uganda. Once nearly extinct, Mexican wolves are making a comeback. This pair was released in Arizona's Blue Range Recovery Area. Fewer than 200 roam the wild today, but every release like this builds the pack. Oregon Zoo releasing zoo-reared leopard frogs into the wild. These 17 zebras were released onto Mfafa in South Africa after bringing the total to 38 in just 4 weeks. Eager to explore their new home, they wasted no time, rushing out into the reserve. Their arrival will help balance the vegetation, creating a healthier habitat for all species on the reserve. Charolais bulls are known for their size, muscle, and drive. Safe to say he's got all three, and the ladies love it. After being found injured near a busy road, this gray fox was brought to a wildlife hospital for treatment. With her injuries healed, she was released back into the wild. As she steps into the grass, she pauses, looking around in disbelief at the freedom she's regained before disappearing into the wilderness.
Meu Deus. Isso foi na hora certa, hein?
This dolphin was tangled and terrified until this Good Samaritan came to his rescue. They're like roommates parting ways after college.
Made the right call.
Yeah, lift the case there.
Open. Yes, she's going, she's going. Down, down. Sapat, sapat. Hello.
This hyena might not look too excited, but trust me, it's better than rehab.
Dad.
Picked up from an HOA neighborhood and very vocal about it, this guy wasted no time making a getaway.
He needs to go to the creek behind.
Tommy the koala, rehabbed and returned to his eucalyptus trees. Another group of flamingos heading back home. Freedom never looked so coordinated. This is as wholesome as it gets. After 4 months of rehabilitation at the Ramona Wildlife Center, a young mountain lion was finally released back into the wild. Orphaned after their mother was hit by a car, the cub and her sister were rescued and cared for by the San Diego Humane Society. While her sister still recovers from a fracture, this brave cub is ready to embrace the wild once more. This coyote was freed from a leg hold trap by wildlife officials. Scared but uninjured, But when she was being set free, she didn't even want to leave. Something tells me this girl is gonna be back to visit this man releasing her. .7 meters of raw power, set free.
The big flight home. It's such a majestic sight. It's hard to imagine how this bird handled being cooped up during its treatment.
You're free, bud. You're free.
This little guy didn't need much, just a bucket and a push. Simple, cheap, and surprisingly effective. This great blue heron was brought in for care and released just a few days later. As soon as the cage door opened, it paused, taking in the sights and sounds, clearly soaking in the freedom. With a happy flap of its wings, it took off, eager to return to the wild. The Northern Arapaho tribe welcomed bison back to their land. This sloth bear fell into a well on a rainy night in India, but the real danger came during the rescue. With no tranquilizers and no margin for error, it was released under extreme risk. Releasing it was a gamble, but it paid off.
Come on. Go.
Small, armored, and surprisingly quick, this armadillo paused for a second, then scurried straight into the brush.
At first, you might think these cute, cautious creatures don't want to leave their cages, but that's just their nature. Lorises are known for moving slowly. Maybe they're just taking their time to really enjoy their newfound freedom.
हाँ हो दिखाइए लीजिए वीडियो अरे जाओ जाओ बच्चों जाओ तुम लोग की ऐसी है जाओ जाओ जाओ
Lured you into a box with a tasty steak dinner.
Are exploring their forever home for the first time. Despite the wind and incoming rain, they couldn't be happier. Juliet, being the loving mother she is, calls her piglets back whenever they wander too far. Watching them run around, play, and cuddle together is a dream come true. A young koala was rescued during heavy rain in Australia after being found alone and calling for his missing mother. At just 14 months old, he was taken to Friends of the Koala for rehabilitation, where he thrived under the care of experienced volunteers and vets. After months of monitoring, Gulliver was released back into the wild, ready to hop right into his new life, happy and full of curiosity. Amber and Pigeon, two brave sea lions, were finally released back into the wild after overcoming serious injuries and illness. With a countdown, they were set free from the boat, crashing into the waves, ready to hop right back into the lives they thought they'd left behind forever. This one's not thrilled about cameras, but he's free, and that This might be a wildcat, but it proved that even they get zoomies. Months of care at Willbrook, and today, this bird gets a whole sky back. After a year of intensive care, moose calves Murphy and Mabel were ready to return to the wild. Rescued as orphans, they had spent months under the care of their caregiver. Finally, they gave her one last glance, as if to say thank you before stepping into the wild, the place where they truly belong. By the Vermont Institute of Natural Science. After successfully catching a mouse, he was ready for release. At first, he stumbled. It had been a while since the bird was able to be on its own. But after a brief moment, he took flight and soared off, finally free to hunt.
但是啊，我就搞不懂啊，这个楼这多么好啊！这多好，过来，把脸给我伸过来，过来。
Back into nature, no more stinking up homes.
Who would raise these orphans joeys and care for them as if they were their own children.
After being hit by a car, this female parrot cow spent weeks recovering. When the time came for her release, she hesitated, displaying some aggression. But as she entered the wild, her instincts took over. She knew it was time to return home. The Blackfeet Nation released wild buffalo back onto tribal lands. The last of the bison to survive the slaughter of the 1800s were captured and sent to Canada, so it's only fitting for their descendants to live here too. Calm during transport, explosive the second the crate opened. Heavy footsteps, slow stare, then full speed into the water. After surviving a cruel trap, this badger's home is freedom. Saved from smugglers, this rare pangolin finally curls into safety again. Every year, thousands of baby sea turtles are released in Mazatlan, Mexico. You're looking at 520 in this clip. This black-footed ferret is one of North America's rarest mammals, once thought extinct. Now, it's back on protected land. But for now, she prefers to stay in the hole. She'll explore later. The fastest bird on Earth is back where it belongs. This porcupine was found, caught, and returned to the Michigan wilderness with maximum quill energy.
horrible condition in Margate, UK. She was taken to a rehabilitation center, and these images capture the heartwarming moment she was released back into the sea. Watch as Dolly swims toward freedom, leaving her tough past behind. Check out this whale shark, rescued and finally returning to the ocean.
Free elephant. Off you go.
"11 young zebras were released at Ukuwela Conservancy in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. Their new
哎，兄，你别舔了，那是你弟弟呀，你舔它干嘛呀？一会儿把他头舔秃噜皮了。那你舔吧，反正你弟弟有蛋蛋，你没有。你没有。
This bobcat was taken into rehab after a traumatic vehicle accident and returned to the wild after surgery, healthy, alert, and ready to... You can tell he's already planning his next trash raid. Hey, a new dam was long overdue anyway.
This king cobra that was saved from a grim fate by a group of volunteers.
Rare comeback story. They don't often show up in Michigan, let alone make it back out. This vulture stretched its wings out for one last pose after being freed, then lifted off like it never left the wind. Elegant, calm, and free once more, nature's trumpet returns to the lake. She ran like she knew it. After months of recovery, these pelicans stretch their wings and take off like they never left. These young male saigas were bred in Russia's Liman district to help restore a vanishing species. You're watching one of the rarest antelope species returning to a land they nearly disappeared from. And he doesn't have time for this, he has tunnels to dig.
Their love for freedom comes from Mother Nature, but the hard work of the Foundation staff will make it possible for them to survive.
After its rehabilitation, the wild monkey was released and sprinted straight to its family on the roof. An older monkey pulled it in close, and soon the others joined, wrapping it in a powerful embrace filled with love, relief, and unspoken joy. A couple of bighorns returned to Catalina Island. Unmistakable, they leapt into the wild with pure excitement, running as if they were free for the first time, racing across the plains with no cares in the world, just like it should be. This civet was still professional about this release.
This next release.
And as always, they're usually a little... There we go, there we go. All right, watching them go off, yep.
Native to Mexico's highland forests, thick-billed parrots are endangered because of habitat loss and trapping. The owl pauses, reads the wind, and then gone. Like a shadow. He's like, "Did you guys fix the neighborhood yet?" IFAW Animal Rescue spent hours bringing this dolphin back. She spent about 4 seconds saying thank you. Look, I know every animal deserves to be released, but maybe we can make one long exception. Another owl vanishes into the tree line. Mystery restored.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Polar bear hesitated, clearly frightened by the unknown outside the cage he'd been confined to for so long. After a moment of uncertainty, he finally took his first step into the wild. With a glance back, it seemed like he was thanking his rescuers before disappearing into the vast open wilderness, free at last.
Meet Pigeon and Amber, 2 sea lions finally set free in the ocean after being rescued. After everything they've been through, they're finally back where they belong, enjoying their freedom.
Months ago, this coyote was on death row. 3 months later, it's healed and back where it belongs. You can bet he's gonna start howling about this later. This great blue heron came back to the rookery, and the rookery welcomed her with open arms.
No fear. Gone.
This young eagle recovered from an injury and was ready to go, but the crate apparently didn't get the memo. A missed zip tie changed the plan, but not the result.
Can have light and dark fur. The main difference is size. Adult male grizzlies can weigh upwards of 1,000 pounds and stand roughly 7 feet tall.
The curious little owl perched, staring into the camera with wide, round eyes, almost as if posing for a shot. Then, with a swift flap of the wings, it flew off into the wind. The awkwardness of a flamingo release. One last look to say thank you, and it's goodbye forever.
And so you can stand on either side of it.
Celebrating Pat's first birthday in the wild. rescued after his nest collapsed, he's now soaring free. Happy first birthday, Pat!
Keep an eye on this little bobcat as it takes a moment to realize that freedom is just a few steps away. Then, in the blink of an eye, it dashes into the forest, leaving
Не хочет. Выходи.
He may have given himself a little jump scare on the way out, but this Carbish is really happy to be home. The doors open, and suddenly, the sky fills with wings. Raspberry, a female giant Pacific octopus, was returned to Puget Sound after her stay in human care. This forest just got a whole lot more interesting.
Poppy, you're doing what you know how to do. That's sweetheart.
This possum hesitated for a moment after being released, lying still as if unsure about what was going on. But once it realized it was free, it shook off the fear and dashed into the wild.
Shoulder release over.
This flying fox has been waiting way too long. Mr. Platypus, looking like a completely made-up animal being handed back to nature. This little boy gave his fish the sweetest goodbye, gently releasing it back into the water with a wave of his hand. He watched it swim away, already learning the beauty of freedom and respect for nature. These twin black bear cubs spent the winter in rehab after losing their mother. Now, they're back in the Montana wild, stronger and ready to go. One of North America's most endangered mammals is back home. This coyote got one look at open land and was gone. This little blue penguin waddled back to the ocean like it was entirely his idea the whole time.
Check out these bighorn sheep being released. Some bolt straight for the...
This anteater, rescued after a dog attack, was released back into the wild. Cautious and alert, he slowly left his crate, ready to defend himself if necessary. Even though he didn't really see a threat, he couldn't believe he was safe. Once this ferocious ferret is already back running the place.